An Australian girl with incurable brain cancer gets her wish granted. Erin Griffin and her mom are in D.C. They just attended a congressional brain mapping briefing at the Rayburn building. The 13-year-old's greatest wish is to bring attention to brain cancer and other childhood cancers. Erin Griffin is that courageous and determined 13-year-old. Her mother, Amanda, also with us. All the way from Australia. We are honored to have you both here.
Thank you. So,
Erin, let me start with you. Talk about the kind of brain cancer you have and how you're doing.
Well, it's called a DIPG. It's a diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma, and it's like diffuse, so you can't operate on it.
When did you find out? What age were you?
I was 11. It was February 2012.
So a good couple of years. How are you doing? People would want to know. You look so good. How are you feeling? And how's your prognosis?
I'm feeling great.
Well, that's good. We can only wish for that. Amanda, as a mom, this has to be so difficult because as a parent, you want to be able to help your child. And in a case like this, I would imagine there's a sense of helplessness.
It definitely was. When Erin was initially diagnosed, it was dreadful, it was traumatic, because you just think your child's going to die because it's a brain tumour, and it's in the brain stem, so it can't be operated on, and it's diffused, so it grows amongst healthy brain tissue. And she's been through quite a lot of treatment. She had unsuccessful chemotherapy, the tumour progressed last year. Round about that time, there was little hope for Erin's future.
We're saying incurable, but is there a chance?
Currently there is no cure for diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma. There's no cure anywhere in the world. Okay, so what the usual treatment is radiation, so it's 30 doses of cranial radiation, and what that usually does is give children some time, so it can be 3 months, 6 months, usually a maximum of 9 months. But following the radiation, Erin agreed and the family agreed to participate in a gene therapy trial in Sydney that just happened to open round about that time. So Erin has been on that treatment.
So the fight continues. You're certainly not giving up.
The fight continues. Her tumour, you get recent news, the tumour has shrunk by 15%.
Hey, so, can I get a high five on that? Good job.
This is pretty amazing stuff.
Well, we know this 13-year-old's a fighter.
Yeah.
What is your hope for other children? You're here for a reason, and it's a message. Talk about that.
My hope is to spread international childhood cancer awareness.
And with awareness, Amanda, comes funding. They kind of work hand in hand, right?
Well, that's right. There's a lot of ignorance about childhood cancer. There's not a lot of information about it. I certainly didn't know a lot of information about paediatric cancer until Erin was diagnosed, particularly brain cancer, which is now the largest killer of children by disease. In Australia, in the States, in the UK, all the developed countries, so that's a big thing.
Well, let me wrap up with this. How did it go on Capitol Hill today? You were in a brain mapping briefing. Briefly, if you can, what was that, and do you think you reached lawmakers when you went face-to-face with some of them?
Well, we didn't actually participate. We were there, and we did have the opportunity to meet.
But you got to meet some,
we certainly got to meet, and one doctor in particular, Dr. Charlie Teal, who's a well-known brain surgeon. So really, what his part of the, our role in the brain mapping is to find a cure, for brain cancers.
So you're doing what you can. You are a real inspiration, young lady. Erin and Amanda Griffin, all the way from Australia. Thank you for coming in and sharing some of your story with us. Best of luck to you. High five.